Hello, 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 YouTube. I was just struggling with the dual streaming system thing that YouTube just added, and I could not at all find the button to turn it off because Google kept telling me it was somewhere else, and I couldn't find it to switch it off. Um, so I'm a little bit late. I need to fix some stuff. I'm gonna turn on some music so it's not silent. Probably. I think I'm gonna do this one. This music. Oh, a little bit of a jump scare, my bad. It was a little loud there. Oh, pooey. Hello, hello. Sorry, technical difficulties. I'm late, but YouTube was trying to force me to do dual stream, and I couldn't figure out how to turn it off. I'm fixing some stuff because I had to create and delete like 3 different live streams trying to figure it out. Uh, so, anyways. Okay, we're good. Time to actually get this started. So joyful. So joyful, so creation. It's a game capture. Yep, there it is. Here we go. This startup menu thing, genuinely so cool. Ready to watch Freddy start beating you. If anyone, I think it'll be Bonnie. Based off my YouTube short, of course. Whoa. What in the lag was that? Okay, anyways, my bad. I just feel like I should turn it down a little bit. It seems like it's a little too close to the same volume as my voice. And I don't want the game to be too loud. We shall press continue. Let me know if anything's too loud or too quiet, as always. Hope I didn't already say that. Oh, I'm drinking coffee. That's new. Alright, right into it. I think I have to click this. It wouldn't let me get out of the chair. But he's just going to say the same thing as previously. But maybe it just wanted me to... Maybe it was just forcing me to refresh my memory. Going straight for a fuse. Dude, when I was playing this, I was not paying attention to anything, and then when I was editing it, I was noticing everything that I was looking at the whole time. Like a closet with jorts, like 5 pairs of jorts and 1 plaid button-up shirt. My W key is barely working. What's going on there? Time to die? I didn't see that the first time. as I was playing. I saw that one. Dude, if my W key is not working, that might not be good. What's up, Quacker? And I was looking down like half the time when I was looking on the cameras. So I don't have complete vision of everything. Need to turn this down in my ears a little bit. Every time you replace a fuse, more stuff shows up. So like stuff was popping up on this wall. That painting started out as like a normal looking dude. Okay, my W key is actually like 30% unresponsive. I might need to swap out a keyboard switch midstream. It's genuinely bugging out. Yes, how is everybody doing? Everybody enjoyed the AidNet video today? Right? Like that paper stuff wasn't there a second ago. Oh. In that box. Like where did that just... And the stuff on the bulletin board. I just swapped out a fuse and now there's new stuff in the world. And the post-it notes on the monitors. Started watching it, just don't know anything about the game. Fair enough. I didn't either, and it took me a while to learn because it's very intentionally, like this was intentional game design, but trial and error. It's like supposed to be like that. I get to go tubing, my favorite thing, with my two best friends at my favorite spot in the whole world in 2 days. Sweet! That's exciting. Verity? What is Verity? And every time I see like there was just like an animatronic over here, every single time that happens, it's Chica. Whether it's over here, or when I'm walking out of the fuse box utility room area. Like, if there's an animatronic behind me right now. See, I just swapped out a fuse and now there's papers on the ground. And a bottle right there. On top of this cupboard. Or did you might have meant to say very, maybe? I've also seen, like... Oop. Bonnie's out there. I don't want to... I'm going to intentionally look at Bonnie so he doesn't punch me. I don't want to get punched by him, but I gotta look at Freddy out here, so... Go straight to fix that. Then I'm gonna check the cameras for Foxy. And then I'm gonna fix my flashlight. I can check for him once. Just really quick, and then fix my flashlight. It's low enough to do that. Might even have to fix main. I just have a feeling, so I'm gonna fix my flashlight first. Because the chicken is scary. It's not giving me a thing, though. I'm sorry if you can hear my dogs right now. They are barking like crazy. Just gonna quick look at everything for that guy. Oh, that's Bonnie. And Freddy. Gosh dang it. Okay, I'm just gonna test something. Bonnie can't kill me. If I don't look at him, but I just look at... Okay. I don't have to purposely get hit by him. It was what I was checking there. I don't have a fuse on me. Now I do. My W key is struggling. I'm gonna have to find a keyboard switch and replace it from my closet. Is he still there? No. No. Check everything. We're fine. Dude, I'm like, oh, I'm scared every time I turn this corner and turn around at the fuse box, dude. Because I know it's coming. The longer into the in-game time frame I get. Wow, he just appeared in front of me. And the longer into the in-game time frame I last, the more likely he is to appear behind me or in front of me. Alright. Gregory. Halfway. Halfway. I'd like to check main. Dang it. Checking for the fox everywhere. Okay. Chicken spawning, chicken. Pico. This is a pretty good first round, I reckon. But here we go. I was feeling a little close. Gotta check for the fox. Okay. I'm feeling a little nervous. I'm feeling a little nervous. I feel like death is right around the corner. Got a little lucky there. I need to fix main, but I just want to check for the fox. Okay. We will fix main, check for the fox again, then fix that middle camera. Check. Yes. Middle camera's almost out. Okay, good, good, good. I love catching him before he gets me. Go ahead and hit Freddy. What is it, 8 already, dude? We're breezing through this. Just knocked out Foxy, so I'm gonna fix that middle camera. Then I'll knock out some cupcakes. Quick as I can. Please. Hopefully I didn't take too long by fixing the camera first. Okay, we're good. We're good. Check the cameras. Nope. Good. I am nervous, but I think it's not impossible that I could do this first try. My flashlight's out. I'm gonna fix main first. I just hit Foxy, so I've got time to fix main before I fix my flashlight. Because we all know the deal with that. If you watched the video first. At least. I made that mistake a lot. Fixing something before I fixed main if I noticed it was around that 10 mark on the meter. If it's around 10, it's too low. Fix it now. If you can fix it before it starts flickering. Looking first for Foxy. Now looking for Freddy. Getting scared by Chica in the background. He's in the middle to the right. We're doing great. I would like to have a fuse, please. No fuse. No fuse. That's depressing. I'm gonna look for the fox first. Freddy was just there. Might have just left. Ooh. This is tight timing. And the camera died before I finished it. So we might be screwed. But maybe that slowed him down. I don't know how it works. But we might be dead. This game is a little bit RNG based, it would appear. My flashlight is out. Main is almost out. It did slow him down. I'm so glad there's no time limit on Freddy. What am I doing? I know where a fuse is. There was a fuse over here. Dude, that was close. I need one more fuse for my light. We just hit Foxy, so we've got time. Oh, oh my days. Just gotta make sure I didn't make any mistakes. This stream isn't unlisted, right? Just realized I could have accidentally done that. Look for Foxy. I'll hit Freddy after this. Make sure he's still there, though. All good. Now, let's find a fuse. What time is it? 11? Dude. Who cares about a fuse? Now I care about a fuse. Okay, we're good though. There's no Foxy. Dude, you just rage baited Freddy the whole night. Literally. Okay. Tell me I just didn't hear the lights flickering. That was my flashlight, not the lights. I'm gonna just check the two that I can. Because of this. I'm so glad he's not in the dead camera. That happened in the video. It sucked. I'm not even gonna waste time fixing the camera. Freddy's right there, and wow, I thought I need to fix my flashlight. I can do that though, and I can hit him, and I can beat this first try, unexpectedly. It's over. Full rotation. Made the clock go round. I don't like this. Dark corridor. I don't like it. I'm scared. Something's gonna happen. I'm ready. My phone's buzzing. What was that, John F? Did that say... That was making me nervous. I'm genuinely sweating. They were saying that like 2 years ago.
What?
About the Fortnite.
What does that even mean?
Whoa. It's Freddy Goku. Freddy Super Saiyan. Remember, to be continued. Dude. I was talking like I didn't think I could do it in the video, and I just did it first try in the stream. This is why y'all subscribe to me. I think I need to put deodorant on because I'm actually sweating. That made me so nervous. Still got 2 hours and 36 minutes on my 72-hour deodorant, so I'm good. Oh my gosh. I'm fresh out because I took a shower a little while ago and didn't put on deodorant after the fact. All the deodorant was washed away. Sorry, you just heard me swishing water around in my mouth. Well, okay. That was beat the game. First try in the stream. Maybe not my first try. Maybe I had like more than 2 hours of playing the game. I just did it in 30 minutes. I was a short stream. So I guess... Now I would think... Lego Marvel Superheroes stream. No, I was actually going... to just get the achievement. Dude, I didn't think I would do this first try though. I thought I would like, have to warm up after a couple attempts. But after studying my mistakes and winnings while editing, I figured it all out, I guess. Um, so I assumed one of the achievements would be for beating the game, and I beat it, and I didn't get it, so now I don't know. But one of them's pretty easy, and I'm probably pretty close, is dying 10 times. We'll do that one first. We'll just purposefully die. I'm gonna quickly pin a message explaining. Video. There. Pin that. That way. I haven't died to Chica, so if Chica happens, I'm gonna try to let myself, because I don't have the Chica tip, because I figured Chica out pretty quick because Chica happened while I was looking for a fuse to fix the power, and then I figured out and then I found a cupcake before I found a fuse, and I figured it out. But these are the achievements I obtained. We got out like a light, get punched in the face. That's when the YouTube short. That's when I got that. And then at the beginning, when I got 3 achievements all at the same time, planned obsolescence. Try using an empty flashlight. Spatial disorientation. Flash the wrong side, and lights out. Run out of power. I don't think they actually all happened at the same time, but I acquired them at the same time, like it was slow. And then I need the path, complete the office. That's what I thought I was going to get for doing what I just did and getting to 12 a.m., but I didn't get the achievement. So maybe it'll be bugged and I'll get like multiple at once. Futile, try the coward's way out. I don't know what that means, but we'll see. One more, die 10 times. Maintenance expert, swap 100 fuses. So we're going to die 10 times first. We're probably pretty close to that one. I died at least 5 times in a video. At least. But I don't remember exactly. And it was mostly the Foxy. And then it was however many times I died to Foxy. And then 2 times I died to Freddy. I think. Now I'm just gonna, while I wait, I'm just gonna swap fuses. And I'll do this a little bit. Because I wanna flash him enough times Chica will spawn. And I also don't want to die to Foxy because I want to die to Chica. And favorite mainline. Dang it. Okay, so that just gave me the path. I just got the achievement for doing something that should have given me an achievement for something else. But just all at the same time, I'm gonna replace fuses to get closer to that swap 100 fuses mark. FNAF 2, though, is my favorite mainline FNAF game. You know this, because it's better than FNAF 3. I don't know what, I might have to, like, do some research for the Coward's Way Out. I don't know what that could possibly be. Except to just, like, sit here and do nothing, maybe. Until I pass on. I hope it's 100 total across all playtime and not 100 in one day, or night, rather. I mean, I could do that given enough time, but it would take a while, and I don't know if I want to survive for so long to have that much time. See on this side? Yeah. But if I am to do that, I'll probably just keep it at 0 o'clock, rather 12 a.m. Sorry again about the dog. She literally barks whenever she's bored. She'll just bark out the window when she's bored. There's not anything there to bark at, but she just barks. And no amount of soundproofing can, or budget soundproofing at least, can make that quieter in my bedroom. Unfortunately. But yeah, if I have to do 101, I guess I could say day because it's from 12 a.m., 12 in the morning until 12 p.m. Noontime, right? So, technically, it is day. The clock's definition of day. Ah, dang it. I'm gonna go out on a whim and say Freddy's right there. I'm a gamer, or what? This is what y'all are subscribed to. Elite gamer knowledge, like that. But hey, it gives us another thing to swap out. Chica! I don't like you. Yes. I do like you. Because now, I get to die to Chica and find out what that's like. If I stand, will you grab me? Yes. Yes, you will. That is insane. That is, wow, that's insane looking. Guy ball no ballologist. Ballologist. That was a crazy, that was a crazy jump scare. I don't think having this information is, the bird hears the cries of its young. They hide, afraid of the light. So I got the last, I think that should be the last thing. Information bit that I need to fill out the screen. I think. If not, there's somehow like one more. I don't know what it could possibly be. For this one, we're going to try doing nothing and see if that's the futile achievement. So we're just going to hang out and talk to chat. Is Golden Freddy in this game? I don't know. I suppose it's not impossible because in past games he has a history of being a rare occurrence in like the mainline games and whatnot. So maybe he is like a rare Easter egg somehow that I don't know. But it is also the demo. So maybe it's something that could be in the main game whenever that releases. Because this is technically, I would assume, just the first night. I don't know if the Joy of Creation. I don't know anything about the past Joy of Creation games. I never played them. I never watched YouTube videos on them. I don't know. Yeah, we're just gonna sit here and see if this does anything. That's my only idea for what the futile thing. It may have. I thought it was old too, but then I think there's like five. I think there's like five Joy of Creations or something. No, there's like three. But this one is a demo for the newest one. I think one of them you're like a baby. Like I feel like one of them was in a crib. I don't know because like I said I haven't seen anything. There's like there's a Joy of Creation story mode. There's I'm looking at Google right now. There's the Joy of Creation Reborn. And then there's let's see, is there anything else? The classic from 2015, Reborn, Halloween edition, story mode, and then this one. Those are the only ones that like actually exist. One of them, there was one that got like canceled. Oh, the one from 2015, the classic, was against the Ignited animatronics. I might want to play that one. I really like the Ignited animatronics. Like Ignited Foxy might be my favorite. But yeah, the classic, Reborn, Halloween edition, story mode, and Ignited Collection got canceled. But then this one, featuring a demo release during the franchise's 10th anniversary. Is the game too quiet by any chance? Or is it just right? But yes, those are all the Joy of Creation games. I'm about to die to Freddy Fazbear. Freddy 5 Bear. See if that gets me the futile achievement. Try the coward's way out. This is the only thing I could imagine that is just like do nothing. And then die. That kind of got me. I'm not gonna lie. But it's not one of those ones that make you jump or scream or hoop and holler. It just one of those ones that gets that weird feeling. I don't know how to explain. Almost makes me feel warm. Like a chemical was released in my body, like one of those natural chemicals. Not adrenaline, but like maybe something to do with fight or flight. I did not get an achievement, but I did get the achievement for beating the game late, so we'll just start swapping out fuses to get that 100 fuses achievement. checking every once in a while for Foxy and holding him back. I'm gonna keep it at 12 a.m. in order to keep the game on like a sort of easy mode. Or maybe this is a coward's way out, just not lighting the bear's face. Just trying to stay alive by not dying. By not doing anything. We'll just keep swapping out fuses, keep checking on the fox. And not looking at him. The chicken in the background. Not flashing Freddy. Yes, did nothing and died. That did happen. I did do that. Oop, there it is. I looked up how to get that one achievement. Do you want to know or no? The one called Futile. If I don't figure it out, then yes. I'm guessing that does mean I was wrong then. You can tell me if I was wrong and I'm not about to get the achievement late. So I know not to expect anything. You were wrong. Okay. Am I on the right track with not flashing Freddy 5 Bear? Maybe? Wonder how much stuff we can get to appear in the main area. Not really? Okay. Well, I'm still just gonna do this for the 100 fuses. I got off track from dying 10 times just because I had the idea of how to just doing staying on 0 o'clock, swapping out fuses, and just doing this on repeat, of course. But yes, maybe try to come up with... Dude, there wasn't a single fuse. Am I crazy? There, oh, there's a fuse. That one always almost escapes my gaze. I don't know if Chica can spawn at 0 o'clock, but I hope not. Chica can't spawn at 0 o'clock. So I just have to hold back Foxy and Chica FNAF World 2. Security Breach 2. That's insane. I don't know if we need a Security Breach 2, but I'm also one of the few that didn't really like it. I mean, like, the game was fine. I didn't like the gameplay. I didn't like the story was fine. I didn't like the gameplay. If it's better, like when I played it, I just didn't like it. I didn't finish it. But it might just be me. I don't know. FNAF World. That's the RGB RPG roleplay game, whatever it's called. Turn-based style. I had like half the endings on that. I might still do. I don't remember if that was. I transferred that to my new computer. Where's his eye, bro? I think I need to swap out main. I think they'll do better. Hopefully they learned from the first one. I didn't like Into the Pit either. I didn't finish that one either. Pizza. A lot of the issues with it were due to miscommunications between Scott and Steel Wool, but Secret of the Mimic was good, so I think, yeah, I did like Secret of the Mimic better. Not anywhere near my favorite, but, yeah, I didn't like Into the Pit. I don't know if that one was by any means necessary a popular pick. I don't know how it was received overall. Is that the chicken, bro? Those are strong words. Hold up. I'll read the whole thing in a second, but Secret of the Mimic being the best is... It's the best modern one, maybe. I don't know. I liked Help Wanted, actually. But that's just because I have good memories in Help Wanted. Playing it with friends. Like sync mirroring the gameplay to the TV and watching each other get petrified by the game was hilarious. That's why I liked Help Wanted. But also the lore. The lore. I had a feeling that was probably about to happen soon, but I think I'm just gonna let it only beat that like last month. Help Wanted? Yeah, I never beat it. We never beat it. We were too scared. One. And we were just bad. It was just a skill issue. And we were too scared. Alright, I'm just gonna swap out fuses until I die. Until I get those achievements. And then I'll just save that other one for last. Yeah, I couldn't do the plush baby hard mode. I think I remember that one. I think that was one of those ones that we were more likely to volunteer for because at least like not the hard mode, but it was easier than the other ones and less scary because you were just shooting the plus babies, right? If I remember correct. Can you tell me if that futile achievement involves in any way beating the game? And like a separate ending to beating the game? Because I don't know if I want to beat the game again to day, you had to shine your light on him. Oh, that's right, that's right. Same thing. It doesn't. Okay, good. So, like, I could do it at 0 o'clock. Can I do it at 0 o'clock? For instance, like, yeah, okay. As long as I don't have to beat the game again. That was surprisingly more stressful than the first time. Wait, we just gonna swap fuses till the very end? And I'm gonna ponder what that achievement could possibly be. Or like a way to hide in a corner or something? I can't crouch. There's no fuses anywhere right now. What if I... can't do anything with that window? It would be cool if you could like see the animatronics out there. I've got it, like, Foxy's gotta come soon, bro. What if he's like right here? How did I know? How did I know? That's the jump scare I used for the thumbnail of the stream, by the way. Specifically, going out the window and shining your light on Foxy. Oh, does it involve the computer? I'm just gonna ask for hints the whole time until I figure it out, and then I'm gonna act like I figured it out myself. No, doesn't involve the computer. Does it involve me not getting out of the desk? What if I just sit at the desk the whole time? Dang it. Back to fuses. Now, one thing I would like for you to look up. Does the fuse achievement... is that 100 fuses without dying? Or is that 100 fuses total? Because I can swap 100 fuses total. Because I did like... let's just pretend I did 50 in the video. Did like 10 while I was beating the game at the beginning of the stream. Did like 20 since then. And I need to like do, let's just, this is imaginary numbers. I can do 10 more before I die again. But do I have to do 100 is the real question. I don't know if I can make it. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, whoa. The sensitivity in this game is kind of... you gotta do it in one. Seriously? Okay, we're gonna die 10 times first. To do 100 fuses in one round. Well, I was looking for Foxy, but I did not find him. Because I was just gonna jump in the window he was in. I do not want to do that anymore. Call me a baby. I don't want to do 100 fuses in one round. The amount of times I missed him. Alright, let's die. I gotta be close to 10 times already. See the thumbnail? That was a thumbnail. Pretty cool, right? YouTube short kind of did okay, but I don't know if the YouTube short did okay because YouTube changed the way they do views, and the first frame counts as a view. And if I just like scrolled up and up and down, okay. Why is the sensitivity like, oh my gosh. I think it's always been like that for shorts. It hasn't. This is new and it's for every video, the first frame. Because there's like, on YouTube Studio, there's like a little thing when I'm looking at the analytics. It says we updated how views are counted, like even on the short. So recent counts may be higher. So I don't know if it did good because it's higher. I don't think it did good. Let me just rephrase. I don't think it actually did good. I think it's just 150 views because a lot of people saw it and then swiped away. Because that's what the analytics say. I don't think anybody actually clicked on my video. I don't think anything of that sort happened. I'm gonna try. Well, I gotta be close to having had died 10 times. So I kind of want that to happen. I'm just gonna look at Bonnie. Dude, legitimately? Oh, he's not there anymore. Bonnie scared me like almost every time while I was editing, and not a single time while I was recording. It was absurd. And I could literally see the sound waves. Like each time it looked the same because he was making the same or at least very similar noise every time. My dude scared me every time. I don't know. Let's... Dude, there's no Foxy, bro. There's no Foxy. There's papers outside even. What the world? Um... I lost my train of thought. Okay. There he is. I gotta be close to 10, right? The jump scares in this game look very cool. They make for great thumbnails that require only a little bit of editing. But at the same time, the short got 2 subscribers. So, I don't know. But we're gonna do this formula for like 8 weeks. And then after 8 weeks, we're gonna look back and decide if it was any good. Okay, I got up from the computer. Now the sensitivity feels lower than it was before. But if I change it, it's gonna be really fast. Haven't seen the short yet. I don't like it because I don't like shorts. and I had to make like that basic short formula with a hook, a funny clip, and then click on the related video, please, 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 please. It feels like begging for money, and I don't like shorts because short form content is addictive and ultimately bad for you if you can't control it, and most people can't control it. Most people doom scroll with a lot of their free time instead of doing something else more productive. I I say this as somebody who has struggled with that and has had to delete YouTube and put a time limit on youtube.com on my phone so I don't sit on YouTube for too long. I don't like scrolling platforms. They're unhealthy. I've even been watching less long-form content on YouTube because a lot of it is not short, but just like constant edits, constant meme inserts, constant jokes that are basically doing the same thing as a short, with just constant dopamine hits. So I've been avoiding long form as well. To some extent, obviously I still watch YouTube. Like recently I've been watching a lot of videos that are actually giving me knowledge. I've been watching videos on making YouTube videos and the algorithm and all the new updates YouTube's doing. All of my friends live on the opposite side of town, so I just kind of sit around like a chud all day. Yeah. My friends, we just don't do stuff a lot. Everybody's too busy. Like, even if we all lived in the same neighborhood, I probably would still see them like a maximum of 3 times a week, and I already only see them like twice a week. Maybe. One to 2 times a week. Average is 2 though. It's 2 most of the time. But I feel like you could totally find something to do. You can make some YouTube videos. Alright, I guess I'm just gonna try to live and do some fuses, because Foxy genuinely hasn't spawned since whenever this in-game night started. All I gotta do is deal with Foxy and Chica, and then swap out 100 of these puppies. Easy enough, right? Gosh, that's a lot, though. 100 is a lot. Oh. I don't know how I haven't died 10 times, though. Maybe it's doing the thing, and it's gonna give it to me late, and I have to unlock another achievement first for it to work. Or do something else for it to work before it works. Oh wait, that was Foxy. But yeah, all the sources that I was looking into said that I pretty much need to at least be a quote-unquote hybrid channel making long form and a couple of shorts that bridge viewers to the long form, which was why the short today was a clip of my video, with the related video being my long form. Because YouTube's about to bring the required watch time for monetization, they're about to double it in February. February 1st is when that is in effect. So I want to do what I can to get there, to have a chance of getting there before February. Because once, if I have it, let's pretend you're monetized right now. You don't have to get monetized. Again, you stay monetized even if you only had the 4,000. So if I can get it before February, then I'm good. So I've been doing all sorts of research, and basically I'm just going to do a video and a short that bridges viewers to that video every week. An occasional live stream maybe, but a focus on long form edited content. For 8 weeks. And then we're going to observe how it went. And then if it's doing good and like it looks like growth is occurring for the next 9 to 16 weeks, 9 through 16, the next 8 more weeks, it'll be for like a horror like an anchor niche. Is first 8 weeks is an anchor niche, random horror games. That's what I'm deciding to go with because horror games are short. I can edit it between a couple days and it'll be a good video. So that's the first 8 weeks. But then the next 8 weeks, this is week 1, by the way. The next 8 weeks are if those videos did good. The next 8 weeks look like a horror video 1 week. So like this is the first 4 weeks. A horror video, something slightly different, like maybe horror Minecraft. And then like the third one is like horror Minecraft, something slightly branching out, but still similar to what I've done in the past before this anchor niche thing that I'm doing. And then repeat for the next 4 weeks. So like 3 and then 2, 1, and then another horror. Something that's slightly different but still similar. Like a mix of what I've done before, sort of. And then check it out. And then I'll have to get back with the vidIQ. I could use WASD the entire time to swap between those cameras. I had no idea. That would have been so much easier. Like, oh my gosh. But yeah, hold up. I know you said something, but I was finishing my thought so I wouldn't forget what I was saying. And I could finish that sentence, and now I have to find these cupcakes. But I was gonna get, but now I can get to you. I was gonna get to you after I finished talking, but now I can get to you. This off topic, but have you seen those ridiculous FNAF thumbnails, like the super dramatic, I struggle with that word, and it's dramaticized ones. Wait. Oh, he's not there. Okay, I thought he was still there. But yeah, I could use A, S, and D to cycle between those the entire time. Had no clue. Okay, I was not aware main was low. I thought I just had to fix my flashlight after doing the cupcakes. That's chill, we got time. Yeah, that's currently the plan. vidIQ's calling it the hashtag race to 4K. I'm doing that. So I can, or like using their materials and information on their YouTube videos and stuff to help me do YouTube the right way. The way, quote unquote, the audience. I saw somebody say, swap the word audience out with the word, swap the word algorithm out with the word audience. Because that's basically, that's so, Like, the guy that is in charge of the algorithm, that's what he said. The algorithm is just what the audience wants, what viewers are clicking. I don't have a fuse? I thought I had a fuse. I don't know if I've seen those. I haven't been watching a lot of FNAF content, so that's not what I'm getting recommended. Sorry, I read that and then totally, like, was thinking about it for a second, and then my thoughts wandered off because I was trying to think of an answer, and I just totally forgot the answer. But yeah, I don't think I've seen what you're talking about. Also, like the reaction images. I don't know. Send me some on Discord, and when I have a moment, I'll look at it and see if I know what you're talking about. Chicken. Really hope I was not just about to fix my flashlight, because I think I was, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it, if that's what I was going to do. Changing out 100 fuses in and of itself is difficult. Because Foxy and Chica are the main threats, in my opinion. Okay, I guess I have to fix the main. And my flashlight. But yeah, swap out the word algorithm with audience. I'm just using these. I'm using tools which I've like my initial, like, I'm just getting into YouTube. This is the way I thought about it. I didn't like stuff like that, studying the algorithm, and my thought was like, make what you like, or I wanted to make what I like. I was my own target audience. I've made stuff that I would have been watching. Turkish LARPiplier? What is up, dude? Welcome into the stream. I'm just talking about creating YouTube content. I always wanted to make what I wanted to watch. But really, if you really want to be successful, and if I want to be successful before they increase the monetization requirements, I gotta make what everybody else wants. To some extent. So, I'm using vidIQ's tools to help me make stuff that is more clickable than what I would normally make. More likely to be clicked. But what's up, LARPiplier? How's it going? I'm guessing you're one of those LARP channels, but specifically Turkish. That's a new one. I can suggest FNAF rewritten 87. That sounds interesting already. I might have to throw that one into the list of games I play. I might have to do that one. Not next, but within the next 8 weeks, I'm gonna be making a video per week, playing all sorts of horror games, not just Five Nights at Freddy's stuff, but I could totally look into that game, see if I think it's worth playing. I appreciate. Oh, a FNAF 2 remake? I'm hooked. FNAF 2 was my favorite of the OG FNAF games. And if you want the game really, Jock, you can play Fredbear 9984, forgot full name. Is that the one with like that big, really fast chasing you around Fredbear? That's all I can think about when I hear Fredbear lately. Cause that really fast Fredbear went viral. Yeah, FNAF fan games are very popular. No, not that one. Okay. That one's interesting, but I don't know if it's interesting enough for me to play it. It's not that word. But yes, I will look into FNAF Rewritten 87. That sounds cool. I love FNAF 2. Right now, so as you can see by the title, can I beat the game or will this game beat me? I made a video on this game. I didn't beat it. So I was gonna use the video to advertise me streaming it, trying to beat it, and I started the stream and beat it first try. So now we're trying to get the achievements. I'm currently working on swapping out 100 fuses. At first it seems like poorly made FNAF game, but then it becomes very high quality and shocks you. Are we talking about the Fredbear one or the FNAF 2 one? Not fully spoiler, it's just basic. Okay. Little, well, yeah. Definitely, I would definitely like to avoid spoilers, but I'll take your word that it's not a spoiler. Talking about the Fredbear. Okay. I'll have to look into those too. After the stream. Oh gosh. This is bad. We're testing how much time I have to collect those cupcakes right now. By hitting Foxy first and then the cupcakes, because I know he was just about to get me if I had done this and then, you know, you get what I'm saying. Get out, get out. Okay, perfect, we're good. Is this story mode? This is the demo. For the one, like the new demo. For the newest one. It's not out yet. But it has 8 achievements. I already beat the demo. So I'm just trying to get the achievements now since I beat it first try and the stream would have been 30 minutes long. I didn't want a shorter stream, so achievement hunting it is. Right now, the achievement, I think it's called Mechanic. Swap out 100 fuses. You have to do it in one night. So I'm not doing Freddy at all. I'm just keeping a watch on Foxy, dealing with the Chica and the cupcakes whenever I have to, and then swapping out fuses for whatever I can in the meantime. But this one was pretty good. I might have to play. I honestly haven't played the other Joy of Creations. I might have to play those as well. They look really interesting. But I don't want to oversaturate the videos I'm making with Five Nights at Freddy's specifically. I want to just be other, like all sorts of horror. I'll just have to mix them in every once in a while. Once or twice a month, maybe. Try to advertise them, I suppose. Try to package them, rather, as more than just FNAF. Like, try to make it not so much like it's a FNAF game. Try to package them as just like horror games, maybe. While still obviously not like hiding the fact that it's a FNAF game, but just I don't want YouTube's identity for me to be Five Nights at Freddy's. I want it to be random horror games. So I've got to do random horror games once a week for 8 weeks. That's the current situation. I'm going to risk it right now and replace main. Because that was just bad timing, and I know I wouldn't have had time. We're good. We are good. Excellent playmaking, if I do say so myself. Oh, nope, he was there. Changing out 100 fuses might be the hardest achievement on this as I'm getting deeper into it. The game seems to get harder with how many fuses you've swapped and not how long into the night you've made it. Like, if I flashed my light at Freddy a couple times, I don't think it would get harder. But the more fuses I change, this is feeling more difficult. Chica's spawning more often, Foxy's spawning more often. Stuff's happening all at once. The main fuse running out pretty quick, feels like. Feels like it's going pretty quick. But yes, if I mix in, let's say next week I do some random horror game, and then the week after I throw in one of those FNAF games you mentioned. I'm definitely doing the FNAF 2 remake first. Because FNAF 2, my favorite all time. FNAF game. Not favorite all-time game, probably, but favorite all-time FNAF game. Favorite all-time game probably has to be, like, Lethal Company. Maybe. Right now, it's probably, like, Lethal Company, when I'm in a phase where I'm playing a lot of Lethal Company. Right. Oh. Okay. I need to do this really fast because I need to swap out the fuse for main again. See if I have enough time to do it in the middle again because I need to. I was about to do that, but then Chica spawned in. And I needed to find, I hadn't found a fuse yet either. For that matter. Hopefully I have time yet. One more. Holy smokes. This is getting stressful. As long as it doesn't get faster than what it is right now, I think I'm good. What if instead of holy smokes, it was holy starling? Well, you're holy starling. So if it was holy starling, then you would be holy smokes. That's what that's my answer to what if that. That's what I think. Does that look close to 100 yet? Hope so. Glad I just replaced that one. Because I think it might have died. That post-it note is kind of covering the battery. We need to replace main. I think it's not getting any faster than this, though. Don't think the game is picking up any more speed. Here's Chica. I have a feeling Foxy is close. I just have a feeling. Dadgummit. Okay. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. You should play Indicopia. I wishlisted it. Looks interesting. It's definitely something that's popular right now. But it also looks like it comes in, it would require me to make multiple videos on the same game, which I'm not exactly for. I did see his thumbnails for his first and second part. Which is why I would say it's popular right now. If Markiplier's playing it, it's definitely whatever's popular right now. But he also had to make two pretty long looking videos. I think it's worth an exception. Was it just 2 parts and he beat the game? That's what I would have to ask. Because I was looking on Steam before I started, just looking for random games that I could play. It's been 3 parts so far, and he's really close. That is half of my 8-week little thing that I'm doing. And I'm typically a slower gamer. So, I don't know if I can do that one. If he's done 3 parts and he's not even done yet. And those were definitely long videos. How long of a video are you willing to post? If it's too long, I don't know if I can produce a video in that amount of time. In just a week, right? Like, if I played the whole game in 1 week and tried to post it, it would He kept him at an hour 30. Like, that is an appropriate thing. But if I was to make it longer, I just don't know if I could get done. How close are we to 100? Gotta be close. One of these drawers, I remember, had a thing. Need the flashlight. We'll check the cam. But it definitely looks intriguing. I like puzzles. I'm gonna play the demo for Crow Country first. Find out if I like it. If I don't, I'm not gonna buy it and finish it. Well, that seemed like a similar game, but honestly, I don't think I'm gonna do any games that I have to do 2 parts for. I don't think, with what I'm trying, I don't know if I should do that. Maybe I'll talk to the vidIQ AI chatbot and see what he thinks about it. I don't like AI in regards to replacing the creative process, like making all this stuff for me, which is an option for their website. Like it can do, I mean, it can't make my video for me, but it can make the thumbnail, it can make the title, it can make the description. It can do the whole, like, upload process for me. I don't really like that. I don't like doing that. Even if it means I have, like, a lower score in their little thing that they are rating me on, I'm gonna do it myself. Although my thumbnails and titles, when I'm actually trying to create a title with a hook and not just titling it the same as whatever the game name is. I thought I, like, just looked at him. All 3 of the things, they keep happening at the same time. If it was like one after another consecutively, that would be a whole different story. Holy Starling, tell me how to get the futile achievement. I have not seen those images. I just looked at what you sent me on Discord. But yeah. I'll contemplate the idea of at least a 2-parter game. Or rather, at most, a 2-parter game. But I don't know about 3 or 4 even. Escape to main menu during a jump scare. That was one of those thoughts that I thought it was, but I was like, there's no way that's right. Maybe after your 8-week experiment, you can check out Nicobia, though, because it's a 16-week experiment. And yeah. It's not exactly like an experiment, but like a method of telling YouTube, this is the kind of content I'm gonna make. Instead of what I was doing before, just making like whatever. It is 16 weeks though. And then after the first 8 weeks, and I'm like solidified as random horror games, I'm gonna like do the random horror games for another 8 weeks with 2 slight branch outs, kind of similar to what I did before. And then the AI told me, stop worrying about what's next. Just do what you gotta do now. And then come back to me once you've got that far. I was like, ah, okay. Might be a way for them to grab more money from me because it did cost money to subscribe. The little monthly membership situation. Um, but I had the creator discount, 50% off. So I was like, I'm gonna use this, get an idea of what I should do to get monetized quicker. It scheduled me at the rate I was going to be monetized in like a couple of years, according to the numbers on my channel data. I don't want to wait a couple of years. I can't wait a couple of years. If I was still in high school, I could wait a couple of years, but I didn't exactly do YouTube correctly while I was still in high school. I don't know if I can get the 100 views achievement. That's insane. That's insane. If I'm trying to get the futile one, I'm just gonna let the power go out because Foxy hasn't spawned in yet. It's quicker. But yeah, um, I will talk to the AI thing about if I'm doing this video a week, what should I do? Is it okay to do games that require multiple parts? And if so, what's like the maximum amount of parts that I should have? I want to see if he... Oh my gosh, why did that get me? Why did that scare me? I was gonna look at the window, see if he'd get me through the window. And then he came from behind. I got the futile achievement when I did that. I got the mechanic swap 100 fuses when I did that. And I got the die 10 times achievement when I did that. So I just got the last 3 achievements that I needed and I'm done. Wow. So I had all, okay. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Say this almost every stream, but I gotta lock in on content creation. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You said, I don't know if I said this, but I thought this when you said you have nothing to do and that's why you're on your phone all the time. You could be making content. You could be coming up with ideas. You're definitely where you are right now. You're locked into shorts creation, probably. It'd be kind of difficult to get out of that because all you, from what I see it, looking at your channel, it looks like just those shorts of you making those pixel arts. This is just like, you're on vacation. Whenever you're not on vacation, I mean. You, you, you're locked in the shorts. Most likely. Like, if you posted a video, like a long form video, it would not do as good as your shorts. And haven't posted a new short in like a year. Am I cooked? Not necessarily. Oh, dang it. That's not what I meant to do. I just closed out YouTube Studio with my live stream. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't end my live stream. I'm still live. I just didn't mean to do that. Um, I've only, this is like 2 days of knowledge But I've been watching a lot of vidIQ. I got my channel audited by their AI, and I watched their live stream the other day of them auditing other channels. I'm just gonna look at you, tell you what I see. I'm not as knowledgeable. Um, I mean, you definitely. He's only. I've already looked at some of these, dude. Sorry, not sorry. Sorry, but I would say I definitely can't do what vidIQ does, and like they look at people's channels live and rip them apart constructively, but that's why I can't do what they do. I naturally am not nice, but I mean, your videos, your average view count, what this thing is saying is probably about 100 or a little bit less, I think. Or I think. Um, you definitely like if you don't have uh long form already like established with shorts that bridge over, like I was saying I gotta do for my future videos is have a short to bridge over to a long form video. I'm turning the Minecraft music back on. Sounds kind of weird, but probably while looking at the I'm just gonna close the game. We're done. I got all the achievements. I beat the game. There's nothing more I can do. Oh, well, you get to look at your wonderful fan art. Are you gonna pixel art me, dude? Not a Minecraft skin variation of pixel art, but like me. But anyways, um, you could. Sweet. I feel like I'm just watching these and it's just music while you're drawing. There's not, um, there's not enough of like a hook, right? There's not enough that grabs my attention. Here go, he's watching them. I mean, I've watched a couple before, but like the way the little AI thing was telling me, at least in the context of a gaming clip to bridge over to a long form gaming video, like I posted today, you gotta have like a hook, like a question that builds intrigue. And then a clip or something funny, me getting scared, blah blah blah, and then check out the linked video. Check out the video in the context of like not being just a shorts creator. What's up, Quacker? I beat the game first try, and then proceeded to get the rest of the achievements that I needed because I beat the game first try, and the stream was too short. Now, I'm going off on a tangent and talking about beautiful fan art indeed. You're right, you're right. Gone off on a tangent, and I'm talking to Holy Starling about YouTube and what I've learned about the algorithm forward slash audience. But I don't know if vidIQ would recommend somebody to be a just shorts creator. It works, but I don't think it's. They looked at like a whole bunch of data between solely shorts creators, solely long form creators, and then hybrid creators that did both. And the hybrid creators reached monetization faster than either of the other two. Because the shorts bridge viewers to your long form videos, giving you more exposure, which is why I'm having to make shorts despite my better judgment. So I don't know if you would. I don't know. My knowledge is limited to like 3 days of watching these YouTube videos and doing this research that I've been doing. But you've gotta find a way to package a video in a way that intrigues somebody scrolling through their For You page, asks like a question, invokes an emotion that makes them want to click. You can't just title the video the name of the video game you're playing and put the logo of the video game for the thumbnail, which is what I did for a long time. Really only made those shorts because I just wanted to put something out there. If I made real actual content that I put more effort into, it would not be anything like those. Okay, fair enough. Like the bad guy in Life is Strange always said, the first step to being an artist is putting yourself out there in front of the world. He was a bad guy and he did crazy things, so I don't know how reliable of a statement that is from a guy that did bad things. I watched somebody play that game. That game's really good. I didn't play it for YouTube. I just played it in my spare time, but that game is incredible. It's if it were a movie, it would be rated R. That's all. That's what I'll say. Mostly because of language, but drugs and alcohol. Just look at the game rating if that's something you care about. If not, you can just watch it. It'll most likely be censored. If you watch Corey Kenshin, it'll be censored. He played it when it came out a long time ago in like 2013, 2015, whenever it was, that range. But yeah, and then obviously at the beginning, you package your video like that. At the beginning of the video, you gotta have like that hook, that attention getter. Most gaming creators put a clip of, if it's a horror game, them getting jump scared like I did, or something funny that happened, whatever, just a funny clip to like, this is the kind of stuff you're gonna see in this video, might be worth watching. And then, introduction, short and sweet, not too drawn out, don't over explain it too much, which is something I've struggled with. Then obviously the main meat and potatoes, the actual video, gameplay. Keep the cuts tight. Don't leave in too many empty gaps of like boring bits or whatever. Try to keep it engaging. I don't like to over edit anymore. I like literally one video ago, I was over editing, and it was like a quick dopamine hit for people, but they didn't get a feel for me and who I am, and I want people to subscribe for me, not for the game, not for entertainment. Kind of like Corey Kenshin or Markiplier, like people that if you're subscribed to Corey Kenshin or Markiplier, it's because of Corey Kenshin or Markiplier, not because of a game they played. Maybe the game was what first you found them from, but then you kept watching because you like the person. That's big dream, but the desire of mine for my channel. So yeah, then you know, and then outro. But in the last 20 seconds, be intentional about pointing your viewers towards the next video in the end card. Like, actually do that. Because whenever they watch one of your videos, and then the next one, and then the next one, and then the next one, it's better than if they watch one, subscribe, and then come back in a week and watch the next one that you upload a week later. If you're posting weekly, for instance. So you want to get those consecutive viewings like that. And then with the example of the video I posted today, at the end, that last 20 seconds was to take you to this live stream. Which actually, if you look at my channel, I just enlisted like almost every live stream except for one. Because I think it's click worthy, and it's something that I've clicked on so many times, that type of video. Just building in Minecraft with the pretty shaders. I watch those late at night all the time. Shout out Wired LP. He's my personal favorite for that type of Minecraft content. But those last 20 seconds end card leads you to something else that you could watch. But then also you gotta have that short that bridges people to the video as well. At least one short a week. Or two if you're feeling frisky. But the thing says, because public watch hours are what you want out of a live stream, since I'm using the video to lead people to the live stream, whatever the AI said, unlist it after a weekend, because unlisting, like having a bunch of public live streams, at least where I was at now, it's kind of messy. I don't, like, it's not good for my channel currently, but like later, I can unlist them. I can keep live streams unlisted. Like, it's not necessarily something you have to do forever, but if you want to be a long form video dude, you don't, that's edited, posted weekly, I don't want 50 unedited live streams that are not that. That's all that whole spiel. But I would recommend doing your own research, figuring out what you want to do and how to do what you want to do. But that's at least what I'm doing for the time being, and hopefully it works out. Hopefully traction builds, and I get somewhere in 8 to 16 weeks. I can build a name for myself. Shout out Gambit. Anyways, yeah, I do have to end this stream. Since I have no more game to play, I've done everything I can do. Unexpectedly. That was pretty cool though. I surprised myself beating it first try. Like watching myself play it again a couple times, and like while I was editing it and watching the video a couple times, right? I saw all the mistakes I made and thought of all the ways I could do it better. And then, but just didn't think it would actually go that well. I definitely didn't think I was going to get all the achievements today either. I thought I would do that in my free time some other time. But I'm not complaining. But yes, like, subscribe, share with your friends, watch more videos, and see you next time.